Hey guys, this is Dan the man, Dan the Romanian, Dan the cameraman, Dan the whatever you want, man. This is my first episode. I've actually been doing car journalism for the past 4 to 5 years, something like that. I first started as a director of photography, then I ended up producing, and now I've even ended up presenting. So this is gonna be your Romanian approach to car journalism, and at the same time I actually want this channel to be some sort of lifestyle channel. I'm gonna talk about my cars, my experiences, whatever I do on a day-to-day basis, but most of all you're gonna see regular car reviews, maybe all of them summed up, so that we can see everything and learn everything we have to. I wanted something different, and this is a new year, this is 2023, and this is my first episode. As I said, most of my clips are going to be car reviews because that's what I do on a day-to-day basis, and it's not taking too much of my time to actually film extra for you guys for this channel. And hopefully one day I'm going to become your favorite Romanian car enthusiast. I hope you don't know other Romanians, but yeah, this is the Romanian approach. And yes, I said I'm gonna start with my own cars, and today you're gonna see both of them. So this episode is all about who I am, what I drive, what do I do. And my first vehicle for you is gonna be my overlanding project. So this is my 2011 Land Rover Discovery 4. I actually bought this because I wanted a car that gives you adventures, that gives you better experiences. I used to have a Volvo V40. For those who are watching from the United States, you don't know that car. I'm gonna put a couple of pictures right now, but yeah, I swapped that for this. So I bought this because I wanted a bigger car in order to carry all of the film equipment, maybe actually use it as a camera car, and of course overlanding. I wanted a car that gives you adventures, and my previous one didn't actually give me a lot of adventures and didn't actually give me a lot of space. So yeah, this is my 2011 Land Rover Discovery 4. I actually wanted to buy a Land Cruiser, but it's a Toyota, and because they're very reliable, they're also very expensive, and it was about 10k extra than I paid for this. So yeah, 2011 Land Rover Discovery 4 is the V6 HSE, so it's the higher trim level, but at the same time it's a 3-liter diesel. Why diesel? Because this is Europe and everybody owns diesel cars. But at the same time the torque is actually very helpful and very good, especially off-roading. So I actually did modify it a little bit. I got the tough end wheels. I got them from the United Kingdom, so yeah, I paid a lot of money just to transport them over here. And I also got some BF Goodrich's KO2s, so all-terrain tires. I bought these because I wanted something that's good in every situation. So I'm not gonna go hardcore off-roading with this car because it's not made for that. But at the same time, I wanted to know that I can go almost anywhere, because on the regular tires on the car I went off-roading 2 times and I got 2 flat tires and I had to buy 2 new extra tires. So therefore I just bought a completely different set with wheels included. Not only that I have the wheels, I also bought a lift kit, and I'm gonna show you in a second what the lift kit does. It's 2.5 inches taller all the time. Other than that, issues. So I have some paint issues over here. I'm gonna fix them pretty soon, probably during the spring, because I have to get my other car from restoration. You're gonna see it later on in this video. And I also have a goddamn lot of scratches on it, but these were made by me 3 days after I bought the car. I scratched the shit out of it. I went off-roading, I wanted to test it out, and I ended up in a forest and it all got scratched. But that's okay, I can remove it by polish, but I will just not do that. What I love about this car, not only that the seating position is very up high and you can see everything, it's very luxurious, as you can see. Unfortunately, I didn't find it with the tan leather, so it's all black on the inside, but I do have the sunroof and I also have panoramic, so that's 3 sunroofs in total, but the 2 in the back don't open up. This is also a very high mileage car, so it has 258 830 kilometers. You're gonna see on the screen right now what that is in miles. Also, I love the fact that I have a fridge in the car. So I drive a lot, like a lot, especially because I live in the city, in the capital, so there's always going to be a lot of traffic. So yeah, the car is very comfortable. I always have a cold drink next to me, so that's one of the key features that I adore about this car. Other than that, let's start it up. Let's see what else we have here. So we have all of those mods for terrain. So this is grass, gravel, snow, this is mud and ruts, this is sand, and this is rock crawl. You can also set the height of the air suspension. You have hill descent control, and this is where you change from high to low. Unfortunately, everything is fully automatic, and you cannot change any setting that you would actually want. It has 2 blocking diffs, center and rear, but at the same time you cannot block them when you want to. It just blocks it by itself. And now I lifted the car, and after I close the door, it's gonna start going up, so you can see what the lift kit does to this car. So as you can see, it goes up pretty goddamn high, so that's amazing. And actually it enters extended mode whenever it wants to and whenever it actually feels the need, and it can go up to 45 centimeters tall, like over here I mean. So yeah, that's a lot of ground clearance. But I'm gonna go behind the wheel and I'm gonna talk to you more while we're on the way to see my other car. As I said, I bought this car about 6-7 months ago. I bought it because my previous car, the Volvo V40, was actually kind of tiny. It was an amazing car, and it had the most reliable Volvo diesel engine you can buy. So, and it wasn't actually that high mileage. But at the same time, I have a 2-seater, and in the Volvo, because I'm pretty tall and the car is kind of small, that only sat another 3 people. So I needed something bigger. I needed something that I can carry my filming equipment with, because yeah, now I'm keeping it simple. I film with the DJI Osmo. But on my day-to-day job, I actually carry a lot of equipment with me, and I needed the space. Also, because of my job, I go on the mountains and film a lot of stuff, and actually got a little bit freaked out because I was close to crashing or dying because of stupid drivers, because I didn't have an off-roader. But yeah, this is not the case anymore. So what else can I tell you about me? I graduated my master's degree about 5 years ago. So that's how I became a director of photography, and I do a lot of short videos, music videos, clips, commercials and whatnot. And as a day-to-day job, I'm a co-founder at AutoVantage. It's some sort of car wow, if I can say, but we're just here in Romania for now. Basically, we qualify leads for every person that wants to buy a new car. Of course, I am a car guy. I love them. That's all I've been doing for the past 5 years, driving cars. I have hundreds of cars driven, and this year is a new year for me, and finally I started my goddamn channel in English, because I know I can speak pretty decent English, and at the same time Romanian YouTube pays like shit. So if you have 12-13 CPM while doing anything in English, in Romania you have probably 3.5 CPM, something like that. So yeah, that pays like bullshit. Excuse my language, but for 860,000 views you get $1,000. So yeah, you work like a goddamn workhorse, but at the same time you get almost nothing in return. So yeah, that's one other reason that I started my channel in English. Other than that, doing car reviews on a daily basis, I have access to all of the new cars that come on the market, and not only. Especially, I love filming, especially classics. I kind of don't like new cars right now. Most of them are way too boring and dull, so I really don't care at all about them. So yeah, most of the channel is gonna be new car reviews and stuff like that I do on a day-to-day basis, and whenever I get the chance, I'm gonna do something different, something more personal, lifestyle oriented. And I'm not gonna lie to you, but I would adore to end up, I don't know, maybe in the next couple of years, to have and do something like Tavarish or Hoovies. I really wish to have my own car collection. What I love to do most is to restore cars. That's what I did with my other that you're gonna see right now. I have it for a year and a half now. I bought it for 3,000 euros and I spent another 3,000 until now, and now it's actually in the shop getting fully restored. So that means getting rid of the rust or adding more weight to the car, depending how you want to call it. Also, it's gonna get a full fresh paint. The whole thing is gonna look amazing, and I'm gonna make it like some sort of whiskey brown, or cognac brown, like a very dark metallic brown, something like that. I have something with brown cars, so sue me if you don't like that. I know that's a Clarkson thing to say, but fuck it. But until then, let me tell you my personal opinion about the Land Rover Discovery. So, as I said earlier, I've driven hundreds of cars. I think this is the second most comfortable car I've ever driven after the new Defender. So that's kind of a huge leap. This is a car that's 11 years old. It has a lot of mileage, and at the same time, it's so goddamn pleasant to drive. Oh my god, I just adore it. I've driven about 30,000 kilometers since May. I have the car since May, and I've driven it more than people drive in a full year. And that's just with this car, because I have another one, and at the same time I drive brand new cars for my job. So probably I do about 50,000 kilometers a year. That's my average, I guess. So the Discovery, not only that's amazingly comfortable, that I have a fridge, that I have heated seats, heated steering wheels, it also has 7 seats, so a lot of space for everybody. And actually the seats in the back, all the way in the back, are humongous. So I think those are the most comfortable chairs in the whole car. Other than that, if I put the seats down, I actually have a bed. I bought a mattress that's 190 per 120. I'm gonna try to convert everything that I say, because we use the metric system over here, so I'm gonna try to convert everything on the screen so it doesn't raise that much confusion. We go overlanding with this thing. I get my girlfriend, we hop in the car, and we literally just go sleep wherever we want. The legislation is actually pretty permissive here. In most of Europe, actually, but especially in Eastern Europe, you can do basically anything and the cops won't really care that much. So, we travel every year to Greece, and we sleep in the car, we go in camping sites, and we just enjoy ourselves. So, basically my whole life is based on what I like to do. My hobby is my job, and my job is my hobby and my pleasure. So I don't actually work. Because if you like what you're doing, you don't work a day in your life. So yeah, I never work, because I'm always enjoying myself and I'm always having a good time. So yeah, we're getting there. We're very close. This is the garage. and you're gonna actually see some beauties over here. So look at these beauties. Look at these beauties. I think it's a 76 and a 78. I'm not sure exactly. This one is almost finished. It looks amazing. Apparently they don't have the transmission mounted yet, but other than that, oh my god. Stunning. But no, this is not my car. This is not a two-seater. Okay, and now I guess you have your first hint. None of these are mine, but this is a whole lot of Miatas. That one over there is turbocharged. The owner used to have a supercharged one, but now he swapped it for this one. It also has performance tires on it. This is stock. This is stock. Not stock. That is stock. And this one is definitely not stock. But this one is the most lightweight Miata in Bucharest, at least. It's been completely stripped out and it's being used for time attack. And now let's go see mine. Are și uite aici. Okay, so this one is mine. It's all very cleaned up. It's impeccable. These are all of the bumps on the car that are gonna be removed. Those as well. I had to fix the rust. Of course, it's a Japanese car, so it had to have rust. It has also upgraded brake discs. We have the 1.8 liter brakes installed. This is actually the 1.6. I bought this car because it was cheap, it was brown, and because it had little to no rust when I bought it. It just rusted in the meanwhile. But at the same time, underneath it, it's almost impeccable. What I know right now is that they did the conservation, so they put wax all over the car so it doesn't rust in the future. These are my wheels. So they're 16 inches JR 11s, if I'm not mistaken. 205, 45, 16 on the front, on 8-inch wheels, and these are 215, 40 on 16, and these are 8-inch wheels, so they're a little bit wider on the back, so I can have more grip. Because yes, I actually do take this car on the track pretty goddamn often. So I've done that. I've bought wheels and tires, actually 2 sets of tires in 1 year, because why the hell not? No, upgraded braking system, and I have coilovers that I have to change because these are no good. Apparently I have no windshield on the car and no interior either. Okay, that's a lot of dust. I changed the sound system. I actually have to fix the cables for the speakers again because it keeps raining on the inside of the door panel. I have to change the door seals. I also swapped the wind deflector with an original one with speakers. And something else that I've done to it, I changed the air filter and now it's pretty noisy. This is also gonna be painted, the engine cap, because why the hell not? So yeah, this is gonna look amazing and it's gonna be done in 2 months. Yes, in 2 months time I'm gonna have the only brown Miata in Romania. So I'm gonna be very excited about that. I cannot wait to see the end of it. And this is actually my project car and my daily driver at the same time. And why do I say that? Because it's very nice to drive it. in town. It's also an amazing car to drive in general, but in town it's tiny, it's nimble, you can park it anywhere, you don't have any issues with it whatsoever, and at the same time it's powerful enough for the city, even though it's definitely not a powerful car, but it is a pleasure to drive. So yeah, that's the reason I bought the Miata. I've been wishing for one since I was, I don't know, 10 years old, and I discovered Need for Speed Underground, and that's all I've been driving in that game, and now I finally own one. And as a project, this is gonna end up a supercharged Miata. Why supercharged and not turbocharged? Because I wanted for the track, I wanted to for time attack, and I definitely don't want a turbo. That's gonna probably kill me if it's badly configured in any roundabout. Soft top is brand new. I know it looks dusty right now, but this is the environment over here. So yeah, soft top is brand new. This is the antenna hole. I'm excited. This is the first time I've been seeing it since I brought it here, and it definitely did not look like this. So yeah, this was my first episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. I know this is the third time I've been saying this in this clip, but help me out, and we'll see you next time.